Moving on, horrific acts of terrorism, such as the November 2008 attacks in Mumbai, underscore the regional nature of the terrorist threat in South Asia, and they highlight the need for greater cooperation within the region to address it. Terrorism is a multifaceted reality which calls for international community to forge stronger engagement on a policy for counterterrorism. In South Asia, the terrorism flourishes from the lands of Pakistan and Afghanistan and is a cause of worry for regional security. Let's take a look.
The events of September 11, 2001 brought terrorism to the forefront of the international community's security agenda. However, while this has highlighted the threat posed by jihadist terrorism, South Asia has been a victim of violence perpetrated by myriad of groups with diverse objectives and varied ideologies. Experts point to the role of the United Nations and its role in promoting counter-terrorism cooperation and capacity-building activities in the region in the framework of the UN strategy. It is believed that the UN, under the direction of the Counter-Terrorism Implementation Task Force, should develop a strategy for such engagement as part of an effort to link the global body more closely to South Asian counter-terrorism needs and priorities. The President-elect of United Nations General Assembly said, "Terrorism is a scourge and will be dealt jointly."
Terrorism is a scourge that has been in this region, in many parts of the world, and which has taken the lives of so many civilians. It does not know any religion, no borders, no humanity. It's an evil, and we need to address it comprehensively. The United Nations has been slow in coming up with the definition. I hope that the definition would be reached soon.
In South Asia, the terrorism perpetrators from Pakistan and its border with Afghanistan that poses a threat to regional and global security. Pakistan-based terror groups, be it Al-Qaeda, Haqqani Network or the Taliban, are enjoying state sponsorship to create mayhem in Afghanistan and parts of India. Despite remaining on the grey list of the Financial Action Task Force, the global money laundering and terrorist financing watchdog, Pakistan is using terror outfits for its proxy war against its neighbours. When asked about state sponsorship and support of terrorism by Pakistan, Shahid said that the United Nations deals with terrorism issues in the 6th Committee. The convention that has been mandated to come out of the 6th Committee continues to be negotiated.
United Nations deals with terrorism issues in the 6th Committee. The convention that has been mandated to come out of the 6th Committee is continues to be negotiated. So I'm hoping that the 76th session we'll see some progress. Yes, you're right, we support the membership of India in the Security Council as a permanent member. As the President of the General Assembly, it will be my role to bring countries together and try to form a broader consensus on the Security Council reform process.
India continues to raise the issue of Pakistan-sponsored terrorism at the United Nations. Indian Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla, while addressing the UN Security Council briefing, recently said that terrorism compounds the twin problems of violence against humanitarian personnel and lack of accountability, and sanctioning those responsible for violating humanitarian law should have wider regional and international support. India chairs the Taliban Sanctions Committee and Counter-Terrorism Committee and continue to raise voice against terrorism for maintaining peace and development in the region and rest of the world.